Morning Eorzea, Draco here, and I'm very excited to finally have a release date for the Australian Data Center, or the Oceanic Data Center, as we're calling it. Now, a lot of us Aussies have picked up on the data center name. Obviously, it's been called Materia. We've been lovingly calling it Materia. Which, being an Australian server, I think that suits us really well, and I think we have a golden opportunity to play on that and make all of our worlds sound a lot more Australian, give it a little bit of an Australian twist to it. So a panel of experts are people with excellent taste and culture that consists purely of myself and my dog have selected me to be the spokesman of the Oceanic Final Fantasy XIV community and present to you some bold suggestions based on Final Fantasy XIV characters, but with an Australian twist to them. So, without further ado, let's have a look. First up, I present to you Thongrid. And no, America, I don't mean a skimpy undergarment. A thong to us is what you would call a flip-flop for some strange reason. The thong is an Australian staple in fashion and utility. As it's primarily used as footwear, it also doubles as a weapon with many uses, from swatting flies to thong on people who don't like Vegemite. Next up, we have Estinian. Now yes, tinny does mean tin-like, just like cupboardy means cupboard-like. But down here, a tinny is also what we call a small metal boat. It's also what we call cans of beer. So a Stinian can be on a tinny while smashing back tinnies. It's tinnyception, mate. Now, talking about beer brings us into need grog. Now, grog is a term we use for alcohol. So here you can see when you need grog, you go down to the bottle-o. That's what we call a place of business that deals in the sale of alcoholic beverages, and grab yourself a slab. The whole Dragon Song war could have been avoided if we just had Dan Murphy's in Ishgard. Just saying. Did somebody say annoying? No, it's not Yuri Onje, and no, it's not a ute driver. It's Ute Onje. Now, utes are a staple of Australian roads, famous for swerving through traffic at breakneck speeds, tailgating, and legally not having to use their indicator. So much like our good mate Yuri Onje, as much as we love him, we'd all have a better time if we saw less of them. I'm only kidding, Yuri Onje, I love you, please don't die. And finally, we have a package deal here with Yeah Stola and Alpha Nah. Now the words yeah and nah are pretty simple. They just mean yes or no. But we Aussies, we like to complicate things and mix them together. If you were to ask me for a res after you died to an easily avoided mechanic, I'd say yeah nah. Now you might think that means yes, but it actually means no. But if you were to then ask me, do you think I'm bad at the game? I'd say, nah, yeah. Which of course sounds like a no, but it's actually a yes. Now if I were to say, yeah, nah, yeah, nah, nah, yeah, nah, yeah, nah, 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 yeah, nah, yeah, what would that be? I'll let you figure that one out. So there you have it, mates. Some world name suggestions that will fit the Australian Data Center perfectly. If you have any other ideas, please feel free to leave them in the comments below so I can kick myself for not thinking of them first. And if you like the video, please smash that like button so I can get that rush of endorphins that I can only get from the approval of random strangers on the internet. Stay beautiful, my friends, and I'll see you in Eorzea.